Way, hey, hey, howdy doody, boys and girls. It's been a bit of a hot minute and probably longer than it should have been, but what have I been doing? I've been doing the live thing, and I've also been modifying consoles and playing with new toys and stuff. This is one of those things, and what do we have here? It is a sexy Foxhound DOL 001 GameCube from Japan. As you can see, it's in Japanese. I have a Bitfunks adapter in the back, HDMI, plugged into a Elgato HD60X, which the volume or the sound has gone out of sync for some reason. Oh well. And I've been molesting this thing because it is so pretty. And what have I been doing to molest it? I have been playing and installing a dingling. This dingling here, I will diddle while it is off. And I'll let you see what it does. Flippity floppity with the dingling. Diddle its wang. And what does it do? It's in English. So, what have I done? I have installed a region switch on the back of this, which converts it from Japanese to English, or USA specifically. And I have installed inside here a Pico boot, which is a Raspberry Pi Pico. And that essentially is its mod chip. And it completely makes obsolete the Xeno GC for your lasers, pretty much anyway, and does the same thing for the GC loader, and not quite. The GC loader is pretty much still good for if you are lacking, like this one, a serial port 2. There's no port in here. But even if you don't have that, there is a GameCube to SD adapter that runs off the memory card. They are a bit slower, so like some games with videos and stuff are a bit slower, I guess. The serial port 2 is a lot quicker. It's got a quicker read to it. I'll be doing a mod to this thing to bring back SD reading from the serial port. That's later. Excuse me. The other thing I'll be doing to this is I'll be adding green LEDs across the controller ports and the green LED to the power switch. What do I have next to it? This is my GameCube I had since I was a kid. I got a Game Boy player. I actually bought that near the end of the life of the GameCube. I got for $20 from Target, I think. They were getting rid of a bunch of GameCube stuff, and yeah, so I got still a box and everything, disc, all that. Now, what's this? This right here is a SD card. That's what I was talking about the serial port 2, which the Foxhound console does not have. So essentially, you just stick your SD cards in the side there, and this is a Blue Retro external adapter. They have an internal mod for this now. Sits behind all your controller ports. Very lovely. But me having multiple GameCubes, I like to transport my wireless controllers like this 8-bit Do Pro 2. This thing has a beautiful D-pad, great for Game Boy games, which is why I got it. Anyway, let's do the flipperoo. So yeah, region switch for this thing. Lovely. Such a great console. I've actually been importing a bunch of these consoles from Japan, and I've been modifying quite a few of them now, and sold one recently actually, and yeah, so my end goal, I guess, for that modifying these is to get enough money to buy a Panasonic Q, and also Pico boot the Panasonic. I'd love to localize the power region, I guess, as well, but that's a different adventure. Anyway, let's get into this. So, Blue Retro, 8-bit do. Turn this thing on. And this is Swiss. So this is the Pico boot mod. It's a great internal mod, and it allows you to do all sorts of cool things. So the Game Boy interface completely negates the need for the Game Boy player disc, and this version of it at least allows a much sharper picture. This camera is not going to do it justice, but it does what it do. And I've recently been playing Metroid Fusion. I finished Zero Mission. My Fusion is currently in a protective box in the box on my shelf, so this is great. This is actually, yeah, I got a Game Boy Advance EverDrive as well running off this from Crix, and it's an absolutely fantastic piece of kit. The D-pad on the 8-bit do controller is fantastic, especially for my Game Boy games. And it's great. There is a bit of, I think, yeah, there's a bit of lag going on. Probably because I just left my Elgato running and it's not decided what it wants to do with itself. But anyway, let's turn this off, turn it back on. But this is where I've been. I've been playing games. Got 2 more GameCubes on the way from Japan. I got one for $28 with a busted laser. I'm gonna Pico boot that too. Maybe if I can't fix the laser, I'll probably do the GC loader mod as well. But obviously I'm gonna try fix the laser. But this was fun. This took me a fair while. So I've got a program in here called Clean Rip GC. What that does is basically you put your games in, and let's just say enable checksum calculations. Whatever, it's all good. SD Gecko, I'm in a serial port 2. That's what I was saying before. Insert SD FAT formatted device. Yes. Insert GameCube DVD. Yes. Initializing disk. This is not unlicensed. This is legit game. Remember settings? No, because whatever. It's not that hard. And it's going to go through and take a million years. Copy cancelled. Yep. Dump another disk. Nope. And yeah. So that's going to take a million years to do that. But that's essentially what I've done. It took forever. I mean, yeah, you can download stuff, but you know, when you own it, that's how it do. But yeah, so this is a PAL console, and essentially I don't know. I guess the PAL DOL 001 GameCube is superior to the US or the NTSC version anyway, which is weird. Usually it's the other way around. So the PAL GameCube is actually capable of outputting in 60 hertz. It's capable of outputting in NTSC 60 hertz format. There's a bunch of games that actually enabled it or supported it and had progressive scan and all that. And it can output it just fine. The other way around though, with the NTSC consoles, they struggle with PAL games. So if you put a PAL disc in when you've Pico booted it, that game is going to be in black and white and all messed up. It's not going to display correctly on a CRT TV if you want to use the component cables or the composite cables. It's just going to be a mess. But with the PAL consoles, you can output that resolution and that frequency just fine. So get a PAL. Really, you can play everything. The other thing too is there's third-party power adapters out there now. I've got one. So this with the figure 8 cable on the back, it does the input voltage of 100 to 240, 60, 50 to 60 hertz. Get one of them. It'll cover everything. It's a decent little power adapter. But that's being said, with the external brick, if you just use your original brick on any region console, it'll be good anyway, because all it's doing is converting it down to your 12 volt. That's your regulator. That's your step down or whatever. That's your converter. So you can put whatever region, missed it, brick into whatever console and you're good. But this is where I've been, really. Oh, yeah. I got myself a broadband adapter. I've been playing Phantasy Star Online. That's been a blast. And when I'm not at home, got my Everdrive and been playing on my micro. That's where I've been, and yeah, 2 more on the way. I've got a busted one, like I said, and then I've got another black one with a GameCube Game Boy player as well, with I think it's like 13 Japanese games or something. But they're going to be getting the same treatment, modification, and yeah, probably gonna get put back on eBay because I'm gonna get myself a Panasonic at some point. This Bitfunks thing, I know it's an open source thing that they've pretty much stolen, I guess. Scanline generator. You can't really see it. You can't. Yeah, you won't be able to see it on this, I don't think. Oh, yeah, you can. It's not bad. Some fairly decent scan lines. I know this is in 16:9 and not 4:3, but it do the do, and the job is fine. Yeah. Anyway, so I've got this Elgato. I might be streaming at some point. I've been playing Luigi's Mansion. But yeah, maybe something at some point, proper stream, maybe. See how we go. I know I've put stream recordings up not too long ago, but that was just me messing around, I guess, having a look at it all. If you want to have a look at them, go for it. It's just me playing a game. Don't worry about it. Like, you know, it's nothing. I'm not talking through it, a mic off, but here's what it is. So, oh well, I guess that's where I've been modifying these things, stacking cubes, making towers. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a fair few more of these and put them on the eBay, and maybe at some point you'll see a sexy reflective Panasonic in this thing's place, and I'll just have to learn not wear pants around it, I guess. The mirror finish. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for me. That's where I've been, and hope you've enjoyed. Peace.